pair. So that was the only time she bowled on lane 13 and 14. Laurie Soto working on her hand. A lot of games for these players.
Laurie Soto's had a couple of breaks already. And now Kristy Whitcher gets one of her own.
Here you can see a big break here for Kristy as this ball goes left of the head pin as well. And barely touches the 3. And a big reaction. She's going to say, hey, if my opponent can catch the break, so can I.
Crossing over again. So she's lined up on that side. Now it's a question of trying to hit the pocket.
Well, Denny, when you really don't feel that you can go away with the ball, and especially a player like Laurie Soto who likes to swing the ball, doesn't feel that they have that area, they're going to try to square off, and a lot of times you're going to see that ball go left of the head pin.
Ahead by 22 at the midway point. Both players with an open. Much better shot on the left-hand lane. Well, you make a good shot, you get a good reaction. So a 32-pin lead right now for Laurie Soto. Game number 2 of the WIBC Queens. And there was the lady who strike here.
Right here in the 7th frame, she has a strike up in the 6th. Really does need the double and to turn this match around.
Needed a break, went high, and she knew at the moment the ball left her hand.
Well, she's coming around the ball a little bit too quick, Denny. She really needs to stay underneath it, stay behind it. When you really want that strike, you're playing that inside line. A lot of times you're going to turn the ball early.
Because you're just trying to get that little extra rotation on it?
Exactly. She really wants the strike. She is pumped up.
Solid spare attempt.
You can see here her reaction, Denny. She lets the ball go. Now she's around it. You mentioned she knew it when she let the ball go, and you could see it right on her face.
Well, let's see if she stays behind this shot just a little bit longer. High again, the 6-pin remains, and Kristy Whitcher right now running out of frames.
Knows that she's pulling the ball. She kind of came back, threw her arm a little bit to the left. Right here, she comes around it, just coming around it too early, really pulling the ball through. Now, if she wants to try to find that tug area, and if she is a more down and in type player, if she wants to try to find that, she needs to move her feet left and try to find that hold area.
Hardest thing for the professionals or the amateurs to do in the championship round is to continue to make those moves. I mean, when you only have 10 frames or 5 frames on each lane, but if you don't make them, that's the result.
And this is where you're going to run into somebody that might have some television experience that is going to take advantage of that and move quickly. Kristy is probably thinking it might be all of her and the lanes are not changing, but the lanes could be changing.
Possible 260 game for Laurie Soto, who is off and sailing once again. She just loves to string strikes together.
Well, Laurie really getting the ball to go nice and long, and then it's making a nice break back into the pocket. When she executes, she strikes.
Shot 245 in game number 1, has room for 266 here. That's a blistering pace.
From Canyon Country, California. A lot of experience in the WPB, an organization in California that bowls quite frequently. A lot of professional players participate in those events.
As you see the trend here, the characteristic of this championship round pair, it appears that if you make a good shot and stay with it and throw it a little right, you get a good reaction. But if you set it short and you don't keep the acceleration, it's going to hook early.
Laurie Soto switching balls, going to shinier surface bowling ball, less friction. Grab the lane left and slide more.
Cross lane, no problem. She leads by 41 in the midst of disposing of Kristy Whitcher.
Right now, Kristy can possibly shoot 1 283. No, I take that back. 213. Excuse me, I was knocking her out in the 9th frame.
And you can see shot after shot. She's frustrated because she knows what she's trying to do, but not able to execute here in game number 2. The lucky skirt and the lucky socks, I don't know. They're not paying off right now. She's worn them in every match thus far from start to finish.
Well, she's not superstitious, is she?
Hey, we all are. Are you kidding? It's like the old baseball jersey, right? If you keep winning, you don't wash them. I asked her, and she said, nope, didn't wash either of them, but I ironed the skirt. I said, congratulations. That's the way you have to do it. You keep a winning streak alive. You can't...
Can't mess with...
No, you don't wash it.
Can't mess with fate.
If she had won 25 or 30 matches, we'd all be in trouble right now, but no. She's had a wonderful week here. Would like to close it out with 3 strikes in the 10th. Won't be enough because she's going to have to settle for 4th place. There's a better shot. See? If you trust it and give it a good shot, you can see it all over Kristy's face. She'll have to come back and try it again.
Well, it's tough, Denny, when you're down in the match from the 3rd frame. Laurie Soto really caught the break there, capitalized it in the 4th. Kristy, on the other hand, left a 10-pin in the 3rd. If that would have gone, who knows what might have transpired in the rest of the match. She started pressing, and it showed in her performance.
Oh, now there's an area check there. No. Come on now, Kristy. You don't throw that much shot. That's Leanne Barrett territory out there.
Well, she did trust it now.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't do the same thing twice, so it shows she was trying to make those adjustments.
Yes. Oh, the first shot in the 10th was a beauty. And when she goes back and watches the tape of the show, she'll realize that's the best shot that she made the whole night.
Well, also the first 2 shots she came out. She came out very aggressive, very loose, and just packed them.
192 for Kristy Whitcher out of Bremerton, Washington, and West Park Bowl. And she'll have to settle for a 4th place finish as Laurie Soto, with 3 strikes, can shoot 244. That's a nice clip. 245, 244. Very basic player, Laurie Soto. Nothing fancy. And we'll take a break here. This one has already been decided. When we return,